Vanessa?
Hey, I don't want any trouble.
I am really sorry.
I should hope so.
I shouldn't have lost it like that.
Not losing it, I could deal with. It's the dinner in my lap that was kind of the problem.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy to pay for any dry cleaning if that helps.
We'll let bygones be bygones, shall we?
Thank you. How much does Charity know about this?
Oh, I haven't told her. Yet.
It's just weird never having you around. And I know Nicola really misses you.
Yeah, I can tell by the way she gushes every time she sees me.
Well, you know what she's like. She's, devastated. On the inside.
Yeah, I bet. She needs to learn that I have a life away from you lot since Misty left. For instance, today, I am going to an art exhibition.
Actually, I really can't spare you.
Well, yeah. But you said...
I know. And I don't want to add to your troubles, but I'm sorry, Rodney, I really need you here.
Oh, one of the few chances he gets to see these paintings.
Well, he'll have to be a bit less cultured then.
Sorry.
Well, it's not as if I'm going on my own.
Right, I'll text you some pictures.
It's not really comparable. I mean, to get the full effect, you really need to see it in the flesh, so to speak.
Not you, Mr. Art Expert.
Oh, no, this man is the real expert.
Hardly. Still, I'm sure I'll learn a lot at the gallery. What it's all about.
Coffee?
Oh, please. Unless you fancy telling me now, of course.
So I've got 2 huge deliveries, both arriving at the same time, which is going to be fun.
Right, well, I'm running late. I've got a staff meeting to get to.
Oh, well, come here, gorgeous. Have a good one, yeah?
Yeah, you too. I'll see you at school.
What's this? You going through an 80s phase?
It's May's birthday present, actually. She told me it was her favourite film.
So you went and bought it for her? When I asked you if you had any ideas for presents, you said no. What was that? Just teenage forgetfulness? Nice one.
It's not my job to always be helping you out.
All right, rein the attitude in.
It's just... I love being patronised. Because everything's about me being a teenager, isn't it? I'm sorry. Just don't feel well, that's all.
Why, what's up with you?
Dunno. Hot and cold. Dizzy.
Sounds like you're coming down with something. You're going to be all right at school?
It's all right if I give it a miss today.
Yeah. Go back up to bed. Plenty of fluids, yeah?
Just don't get it.
Well, that particular painting, the exhibition, or art in general?
The abstract stuff. It leaves me cold. Anyone could do it.
There's a lot more to it than meets the eye.
I think it's nice.
Nice. Hey, we're talking about artistic endeavour here.
You can't seriously object to me liking him.
No, but you have to know... You have to know why you like them. Look, let's look at something a little less challenging. Oh, dear.
You know her?
Yes, Elena Carlo. In my antiquing days, her father made a fortune having designed ball bearings that worked in space. But lots of money and absolutely no sense whatsoever. Bought rubbish as long as it promoted his personal status. His daughter's exactly the same. Never out of the socialite pages.
And there's our Mark.
Oh, Mark.
One of several candidates I was pretty sure would turn up.
So this is all about you planning a con. After everything you said. I knew this had to be dodgy.
Hear me out.
What, because you just want to drag me into it too?
Why are any of these people here? They're here because they actually want to buy this kind of stuff. Now, who's the coolest artist in abstracts right now?
Peter Chastain. The stuff goes for a fortune, but...
Who's a recluse in France somewhere? He's vowed not to paint anymore. His work in other galleries, right?
Look, just because you know how to use a search engine doesn't make this any more okay.
Ask yourself, if you had pots of cash and could acquire the best, why would you settle for sloppy seconds?
I wouldn't, but...
Watch. See, to me, it's bordering on plagiarism. Just copying Peter. Don't you think?
Look, there's no easy way to say this, but I've decided I want an annulment.
Really?
Technically, we never consummated the marriage, so we don't need a divorce.
We had the hand-fasting ceremony, though, didn't we? I don't know where we stand legally.
Yeah, but that's why I think we should involve solicitors. And you must know one. The amount of times you've been divorced.
Maybe I'll get a loyalty discount.
Right, please. Have a look at one of the menus as well. Bob?
Sorry, yeah, pint, yeah. Take a seat. I'll bring it over with the menu.
So, we're cool.
Of course we are. I'm just glad you're okay now. You are okay, right?
I mean, I'll live. Just have to resign myself to the fact that my love life is a train wreck.
Oh, it's not that bad. At least you've had plenty of blokes running after you.
Leon, he was an idiot.
And Alice, obviously. I mean, yesterday I actually thought it was him you had a date with.
But it turns out he wasn't that bothered. Unless you know something.
No.
Marlon.
I don't know anything. He hasn't said he still likes you.
But you think that he might?
I am completely ignorant, OK?
Well, after everything that's happened, probably too late now anyway.
$3.20, thank you, and there's your menu.
Bob, table service? Are we in a Parisian cafe bar? I don't think we are.
Just trying something new.
And this is...
Tips jar. No pressure, obviously. Only if you think the service is worth it.
I can't believe I'm talking to Peter Chastain's agent.
Well, he's a pretty great guy when you get to know him.
Wikipedia said he's practically a hermit, holed up in France somewhere.
Provence. Lovely to meet a fan, anyway.
Well, I'm more of a fan of art generally, but my aunt would go mad if she knew.
Well, actually, I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but he's coming to the UK in a few days, bringing his new work with him.
I thought he was never going to paint again.
Guess the muse got to him one last time. He wants to talk about it and sell it on.
So Peter Chastain is coming to...
He's trying to be discreet.
He's coming to this country, and he's got a new painting to sell.
Well, the thing is with Peter is that he's rather particular about who he sells his paintings to. He's had enough of critics, connoisseurs, and so-called experts. He'd like it to go to someone who doesn't have any preconceptions. Of course, most people can't actually afford it.
Well, I'm not in the know. I just like stuff.
Well, I've got your number, and you've got mine, and in the meantime, it's probably best you don't let on that you know me to anyone here. Discretion. Best part of valor and all that. Smooth enough for you?
Very slick. Just one floor. You haven't got a painting to sell.
Yep. Acquiring one will be the next step. Or rather, creating one.
So you're in the faking game now?
Well, unless you can find a way of making the artist paint one for us, which we can't, obviously.
Know anything about forging, do you?
Not as much as you.
You have to be kidding me. Look, I know this stuff is, out there, but it's not just about throwing oil on a canvas.
Exactly. So you'd know what to do.
Not that would fool an expert.
It doesn't have to. It just has to fool little Miss Dilettante.
You were leaving this all behind. You kept telling me you were back on the straight and narrow. You even told her.
And I am.
And it looks like it.
Okay, before we start polishing your halo, why do you think I persuaded you to come along here today? You really thought I wanted us to take in the ambience together?
Well, I had no idea.
Don't give me that. Look, Frank, you love this stuff. And besides, everything I said before remains true, but this is the big one. We talked about this on the inside. We make a ton, walk away.
Everything okay?
Not really, no. Do you remember I told you about that woman from Rotherham?
Oh, insists on everyone wearing pink, even the groom. See, I do listen.
Yeah, well, she is demanding a meeting. Another meeting.
So, kick her into touch.
I can't afford to, Frank. It's good money, and I need everything I can get these days. Ironic, isn't it, being in here? Have you seen the price tag on these things?
We're in the wrong game.
Hey, how's your day at work?
You know, same old, same old. Why weren't you in?
No, I wasn't feeling well.
Well, you missed some important things, young man.
Sorry.
If you're feeling better, I'll take you to the cafe. We can go through it there.
I'm not feeling up to it right now.
Why don't you come round for tea sometime? No, thanks, Jimmy. It's plain Nicola's happy if she and I are just on nodding terms. I'll live with that.
That was a bit cold. Towards your nearest and dearest to me.
Yeah, well, I guess I'm still brooding over everything that's happened. All that stuff with Misty.
Well, when I watch that, though, I mean, one minute your family's there, the next minute you've lost touch, and then they're gone.
I was sorry to hear about your auntie.
Oh, well, just add it to the list of things that's making this a bad week. Which is why I reckon you're the man who can save me.
Yeah, that'll cheer you up.
Well, I'll do my level best.
Vanessa reckons your healing drinks will do the trick, so I need whatever's good for stress.
Ah.
Seriously, she reckons they're the real deal.
Yeah, well, it's great to hear, but would that I could help. We don't do them anymore. Brenda wasn't convinced it was a good idea.
Oh. You were giving them away for free.
Well, then charge for them. Seriously, Brenda. You need to start listening to your customers.
Jacob? Jacob, where are you going?
Just for a walk.
And then what? You're going to spend the rest of the day pretending I'm not there. What about tomorrow? We need to talk about what happened. Preferably somewhere where people aren't eavesdropping. Come on.
And there's just this, delicate sprinkling of mine. I think you'll like it.
Oh.
Because you like
Didn't
it.
realise she was in.
Yeah, just a quick orange juice. She didn't leave a tip.
You're offering me a free gourmet meal cooked personally by you at a time of my choosing.
One that you eat as opposed to wear. In exchange for...
I don't mention to Charity I was assaulted in her pub by one of her employees.
Deal? I am doing some wonderful things with seafood these days, so...
Seafood it is. I actually told Charity this morning. She thought it was hilarious. Still, I think I'm owed a meal, right?
Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm too soft-hearted. Plus, I feel guilty about letting a certain cat out of the bag earlier. Tell you about Alice.
Oh, that's something that needs sorting and all. So, yesterday got very intense, and I know I wasn't the most cheery or, sane person to be around.
I noticed.
But what I'm worried about the most is that I might have ruined things between us.
You should. The kind of thing makes me keep my distance.
You're messing with me, right?
Why don't you get me a pint and we'll see? And don't forget to tip Bob.
Pulling a sickie? Is that your way of dealing with this? I thought you were more mature.
I wasn't pulling anything. I wasn't well.
Really? The day after you try and kiss me and you're mysteriously ill? That's why we're here.
Okay, then. I'm sorry. And embarrassed. And I wish I hadn't have done it, but can we just leave it now?
No,
Why not?
because I should be apologising to you. I should never have reacted like that. I'm so sorry, Jacob. I didn't mean to put you in that position. I wanted to say, though, that before this happened, it was really nice to be listened to. You understand me.
It seems to me that anybody can throw paint on a canvas and charge a fortune.
Exactly. We'll get them in. Have to admit, you're tempted. 2 pints, 2 red, please.
Yeah, with you in a sec.
I don't have to admit to anything.
Guy, can you honestly tell me that you've stayed on the straight and narrow since you got out?
By and large?
That's not a yes. No, you can tell me that you've settled into the quiet life, but I know that that's not true. It's not you, Frank.
All right, I'll admit, I like the old game. Always have. And yeah, I even miss it. But there's the prospect of prison. And let's remember, we're defrauding someone whose only crime is being rich and a little bit dim.
Eleanor Carlo can afford it. I mean, seriously afford it. Ball bearings in space, remember? And meanwhile, Megan is working her fingers to the bone and you're up at that factory. It's hardly justice, is it?
Yeah, I know.
You know, you could help Megan and Tracy too. And yes, of course, it's a risk. But that's, in the end, that's why we're doing this, isn't it? The risk, the adrenaline that comes out of it. You could do the con that we've always dreamed about. You'd be a hell of a lot richer afterwards. Unless, of course, you want to stay in that hairnet for the rest of your working life.
All right. I'm in.
So you're not going to tell my dad?
No, of course not. Why would I?
Couples tell each other stuff. It's been driving me mad thinking about it.
Knowing will only hurt him, and neither of us want that, right?
Of course.
But we need boundaries. This goes no further. You understand? I'm with your dad.
What if you weren't?
What?
What if you weren't with my dad? What would happen with this? Whatever this is.
It's him. He wants to meet us for tea at the pub. Come on. We better get out of here.
Tell you, Brenda, that Sal.
What's this?
Rodney wants to do a promotional evening for his healthy drinks.
Spiritually cleansing juices.
I'd be up for it.
There you are. There's one customer at least. Brenda, I did miss going to that exhibition today.
Fine. As long as it doesn't involve any more effort from me. Have a blast.
Brilliant. Thank you. You are as astute as you are gracious.
Sounds like fun.
So you coming along?
I might. Suppose I bring Nicola. She supports your big venture. You agree to make things up with her.
If she wants to come, I can't stop her, can I? Why is it so important to you?
Family's important. I lost mine, remember? And we weren't getting on so well when I did. I'd hate to see that happen to you and Nico.
What can I get you?
Actually, I just popped in to talk about settling up.
Sorry?
Your B&B bill.
Oh, right. Actually, I was hoping to do it weekly. It looks like I'll be with you for quite a while, so
Monday then.
count on it, yeah.
Oh, hello, my two favourite people in the world. Mwah, and I mean that in a completely non-patronising way.
So you've done your preparation?
Yep, and I know what I want. Anyway, drinks, usual.
Please.
Jacob? Orange juice, please.
Why don't you ease up on your dad a bit? We don't want him thinking something's wrong.
You never answered my question.
Now is not the time.
Look, if you weren't with my dad, would there be a chance for us?
Jacob, your dad is just over there.
Would there?
Only 2 more days to wait, and then we're heading down under. The celebs are in for the shock of their lives, believe me, in the brand new series of I'm a Celebrity. Get me out of here Sunday night at 9. Next, it's Coronation Street.